Greetings from Florida. We're working on a 2012 to 20 Toyota Camry, Lexus RX 350 and 450 from 16 to 20, and this is the right rear. We're changing the window regulator. The problem with this was that it rusted out, which is unusual, but this customer lived near the ocean, so I think that had something to do with it. Not a very difficult repair. You'll have no problem with it. Pop off the switch housing right there. Unplug that. Pop off the face covering there. I believe it was I think these are Phillips. One deep inside there, right below where the switch was, and one inside the door pull. And the panel should come off no problem. You'll need to disconnect a couple cables that go to the chrome handle. And for the indicator knob, I'm going to actually turn it upside down so you can see. You're going to just pull it out like that to get, there you go, it comes right out, no big deal at all. Move that over to the side. We're going to take off that metal retaining bracket. We're going to remove the plastic, kind of a sound baffle. I had been here the day before and I locked the window up and I had to order the regulator and come back. And this video is at double speed, so not to take up all of your day. I unplugged the motor, which is right there, that white plug on the left. I'm taking out the screw that I put in to lock it all up, sliding down. Two 10mm bolts hold the regulator to the glass clips. Be careful not to over tighten or strip the glass clips. That would be an issue. You don't want to do that. Probably 6 10mm bolts, 2 there and 4 to hold the motor part of it in the rest of the regulator, but the part where the motor is. Oh, there was a white plastic piece that comes off that blocked me from getting the 10mm bolt out there. I don't know why they did that. I don't know that it was necessary, but I guess Lexus felt that better safe than sorry. Three Torx 20 small screws hold the motor to the regulator. I'm just checking inside to make sure there's nothing else in there. Not sure if I showed you this or not, but it's just 3 small screws to hold the motor on. You're gonna take the motor off, put it on the new regulator. Piece of cake. If you find this video beneficial, do me a favor, L-I-K-E, like the video. That'll help other people, such as yourself, find it on YouTube. I appreciate that. If you have any questions, ask right here on YouTube. I'll be glad to answer them within a day. If you're in Tampa Bay or Sarasota, I can come to you and do this. I might not have held it up enough for you to see, but like I said, there's just 3 small screws, T20 Torx. It's really not a big deal. It only goes on one way. There's no spring that you have to lock down that the regulator would unspool. Well, unspring. And put that back in, put in the 6 10mm bolts. Bosch tools are the best, barring none. I've used everything over the years. I've been using Bosch for 20 because they are incredibly reliable, Customer service is 10-star, really great company. Highly recommend them. And I'm just going to plug the switch in so I can... I did have a problem with resetting the automatic on this. It's got auto up and auto down. And usually, I think I did reset it eventually. But usually all you have to do is... Oh, by the way, I was trying to plug in the switch. You can't. The switch gets plugged into the door panel, and then that wiring harness gets plugged into the door panel as well. To reset the automatic, hold your finger on the button, put the window all the way up, keep your finger on there for another 6 or 8 seconds after it's up. That should do it. And then you hit it once, it goes down by itself. You hit it once, it goes up by itself. There was an issue with that, though. I don't know why, I don't know how, but everything worked out fine eventually, so I'm not sure if I just got lucky or there was something to it. Slide the glass down. We get those 2 10mm bolts that go between the regulator and the clips on the glass. Be careful not to strip them. Or yeah, I did it by hand initially. You don't want to strip those. You don't want to break off those clips because then you have to replace the clips or the glass. Make sure you're on low torque on the clutch on your cordless screwdriver or cordless drill. Little WD-40 on the 2 channels up and down. Just a dab will do you. They dry out and cause the glass to grab, so that's always a good idea. And that's everything. You can watch the next 2.5 minutes. If you have any questions, just ask. Remember to like the video, and thank you for watching. Have a great week.